Theresa DeRosa, and this is Chef Secrets. We all know that our health is very important to us, and some people just do not get it until they have a health issue, and then it just might be too late. So I want to introduce you to an establishment where you're not only going to show you how to cook a little healthier, you're also going to get to meet a nutrition specialist that will guide you with some suggested supplements for your diet, especially when you're always on the go and you just don't have time to eat healthy. Welcome to U Food Grill and Nutrition Center on Arsenal Street in Watertown. And with me is Senior Vice President of Operations, Mr. Tom Mackey.
Hi, Teresa, and welcome to U Food Grill.
Thanks so much. Now, you know that I'm a fanatic on eating healthy. I take my vitamins, I grow my own herbs, so I'm really very impressed with the foods and the product you have here at U Food Grill and Nutrition Center. Can you just tell me a little bit about the history and about the venue?
Sure. The concept actually started 8 to 10 years ago. It was developed by two bodybuilders who believed in eating very high protein and very low carb foods. They were both doing this before the Atkins diet with low carb foods, so they were the pioneers in doing this. The food has a wide variety. It has to taste good and have enough to eat, so I see it 3 to 4 times a week coming in. The last thing I want is for you to eat here, leave, and then come back. I want it to be a lifestyle. So we have a variety and a price value that makes it very affordable to make this part of your lifestyle.
And it's healthy food, correct?
It's very healthy food.
Tell me a little bit about the Nutrition Center.
I will. When we first opened up, we co-branded. They were both bodybuilders and they believed in eating properly and feeding your body with proper vitamins and supplements. So it opened up together. The folks who came in and shopped for the supplements enjoyed the great healthy food. The folks who come in for the great healthy food had one-stop shopping to buy the healthy supplements. It worked beautiful for us.
Oh, I'm sure. Now, we all like to feel good and healthy about ourselves and the things that we do in life. And I know giving back is really, really important. It makes us just feel better. So I know that you're also involved with some charities and you've won some amazing awards here.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
We got involved with Health Corps as a governmental program, and it's fighting obesity. They're in 21 different states and 21 different high schools, and they're trying to get the word out for kids at that age to start eating healthy at that age. And we raised $25,000 to put towards that charity, and we continue to do so on a seasonal basis for them.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, I know you also do a lot of catering out and deliveries from here.
Yes, in fact, we have a catering order today for 300 children in the middle school in Dorchester, Massachusetts. We're going over there today. In fact, the folks are back here preparing the food. 300 people, a lot of people to fill, so they're back here filling the food. And again, it's approaching kids at that teenage level, that high school level, where it makes all the difference in the world when they eat properly.
Of course, and it's really great to give them that knowledge on eating properly. And then the awards, you've got some great awards. Tell me a little bit about those.
We won, and we're very proud. We won the Best Airport Newest Concept Award, and we're growing out throughout the airports. We're also nominated 8 more times over the last 2 years, and the one we're very proud of, we were nominated for Best Franchisor, which we're very proud to be nominated for that also.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank
so
you.
nice. Now, I smell something amazing. Tell me what's cooking.
You got some organic, freshly baked cookies back there, and Carlos the chef is cooking them right now for you.
So we're going into the kitchen. We're going to try some of those organic oatmeal cookies and cook up some other great items for you, so don't go away. I'm in the kitchen at U Food Grill on Arsenal Street in Watertown, and with me is Chef Carlos Magalis. He's staff and development. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. My pleasure, Teresa. It's good to see you.
I'm dying to get started here. Tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got started with U Food Grill.
I've been here, and I just love what I do. I do a lot of travel. I'm responsible for all the back-to-house operations, and there's a lot of funny stories on the road that I'm really not allowed to talk to you on the cameras about those.
Oh, come on. I bet you have some great stories. You're going to tell me a little bit about the stories later?
I do, but it has to be off the cameras. I got a great wife and want to keep that way.
Oh, but you're going to share a secret with me later. Even though we're going to share all the secrets of these recipes. You're going to share a secret?
I have a great secret that's really close to my heart.
We'll talk about that later.
Sure.
But I was smelling some organic oatmeal cookies.
That's right. I got some in the oven. I'll be right back with them for you.
Oh, they smell amazing. Now,
Right.
these are baked freshly here.
That's right. We bake every day, every morning in the stores.
And we get to try one?
Absolutely, yes.
Are they very hot right
They're
now?
very hot. Let me get you a little plate.
Oh, look at
So
this.
soft,
They're soft.
right out of the oven.
And you're going to try one with me?
Be careful, they're super hot.
Oh, they're amazing. And you know what? People who have weak respiratory systems can benefit greatly from the regular consumption of raisins. So why not get them in your oatmeal cookies, right?
That's a great way to do that. It's also a great way to get your fiber, a great source of protein, and help me with my sweet tooth.
Yeah. In a healthy way.
Very healthy way.
Okay, now you're also going to prepare 3 other items.
It's a bistro salad. It's made with organic spring mix. We also, people keep going back to steak tips and the acai smoothie. Those are the 3 most popular items on the menu right now.
Tell me about the salad again. Has blueberry and pomegranate dressing?
That's correct. Yeah, as you know, blueberry is really good for you. Pomegranate is really good for you. It helps fight cancer.
A lot of antioxidants.
That's correct. You get walnuts, you get feta cheese, dried cranberries. So all natural ingredients that you get taste really good, and it's really good for you.
I'm getting hungry already. Why don't we just get started? Okay.
All right, let's get going. So you want to zest this lemon for me?
Zest it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Then we're going to do some dry mustard.
How much of the zest do you need?
A little more.
Okay, and this is for, name the salad again. Give me the name
Bistro,
of the salad.
that's the bistro salad.
The bistro salad.
A little canola oil. That's good, that's perfect. Pinch of pepper, a little salt, and here you have your blueberry pomegranate juice.
Okay, now you said canola oil.
Yep.
Now, if someone has just extra virgin olive oil, can they use that instead, or do you
could,
suggest
it's just
the
you're gonna
canola?
have to add a little bit more honey in the end. If you like a little more sweeter, the olive oil will take that away from you. So when you do straight olive oil, you wanna use a little bit more honey in the end.
Okay.
We were gonna add some honey here, but it's gonna be very little. You know, it depends how much you want to sweet or not. So you add a little bit, or you add a ton to it, but it's up to you. So you want to whisk this together now?
Sure. Now tell me the items that you put in here again, and we're going to share this all with the viewers later, and you're going to have these recipes available.
That's
For
correct.
them when they come in.
That's great. It's very simple. You get a zest of a lemon in there, salt, pepper. You get a little bit of dry mustard. What dry mustard does is keep everything together, creates an emulsion in that. It keeps everything together, prevents from break, separate the oil and the vinegar. Also a little bit of honey in the end.
Honey.
So that's good.
And
Honey is a
that'll
natural sugar, as you know. It's really good for you.
Oh, of course. I don't eat sugar. I put honey in anything that I
honey
need
is the way to
sweetener.
go. And last, we're gonna add a half a lemon to that.
Half of the fresh lemon juice. Now,
Yep.
if someone doesn't have a lemon, can they use just lemon juice from the bottle?
Yeah, it'll be all right. You know, it won't be as fresh, but it'll be okay.
And you suggest the whole lemon because of the zest you have to put in prior.
That's correct, yep. That's perfect. Let's get a little spoon so we can taste this.
There's a spoon here. Oh my goodness, all the flavors just blend together. This is
Yep.
delicious.
And simple. And if it's
Very
summertime,
simple.
you can do peaches, you can do oranges, you can do whatever you like. You don't have to stick with blueberries and pomegranate. You can change to your taste.
Sure, sure.
Now, I like to dress up my salad, just the greens and the vinaigrette together. As you know, vinaigrette is very low in fat and it's very good for you. So that's why we do vinaigrette instead of regular creamy dressing in here. So
Okay.
if you want to dress the salad,
So we're just pouring this on
yeah,
the salad.
as much or as a little as you like.
Well, I know if you pour in a lot, it'll get the salad soggy. It'll turn it soggy. So do I put more? I think
I
this
think
is
you're
good.
there. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Now you just garnish it with the feta cheese, walnuts, and cranberries, and we're there.
Okay, now if someone doesn't like cranberries, they can use any dry fruit,
That's correct.
okay? And if they don't like walnuts, they could use pine nuts or sliced almonds.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so it just, and this is very festive, especially with the holidays coming.
You know, nuts is really good for you, so any sort of nuts out there that you like, just go for it. Don't be shy.
Sure. And feta cheese.
Feta cheese, it's a great source of protein for you.
And if someone doesn't have feta cheese and they'd rather,
Any
they'd-
cheese, of the choice. You know, you can do goat cheese, you can do mozzarella cheese. It's really, you know,
A blue
Feta
cheese?
cheese is nice and tart, so it works well with the salad.
Oh, gorgonzola
Gorgonzola, you
is
can do
wonderful with the salad.
that. Absolutely. I think we should taste it, right?
Oh, amazing. Well, should we put this on a plate so
Yeah,
it
let me
even
get a
looks
couple plates for us.
beautiful? Hey, and salads are always very, very healthy.
It's very low in calorie. It's a great source of fiber. It's a low-carb meal. I mean, you can't go wrong with the salad. No matter how you look at it, you can't go wrong with it. There you go.
Everything
Get your
is-
fork, a nice fork, a real fork for you.
Okay.
All right.
So presentation is a big part of appealing to someone.
Absolutely.
It's if they eat with their eyes, basically.
I was taught this long time ago by my old man. Presentation and location.
Presentation
important in
and
life.
location. Okay, let's try this fascinating salad.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so good and crunchy. And it just reminds me of the holidays that are approaching us.
You got your cranberries in there, you know.
Awesome.
Thanksgiving all over. All we around for you.
Here we go. Now we're also going to start preparing, what is your second item?
We're gonna do the steak tips.
U-Food Grill Bistro Salad with Blueberry Pomegranate Dressing. 3 ounces of spring mix, 1 ounce of dried cranberries, 1 ounce of feta cheese, 6 walnuts chopped. The dressing, zest from 1/2 lemon, 1/2 teaspoon of cracked black pepper, a pinch of salt, 2 tablespoons of honey, 1/2 cup of blueberry pomegranate juice, 1½ cups of olive oil or vegetable oil, 1/2 teaspoon of dry mustard, the juice of a half a lemon. Combine the spring mix, dried cranberries, and walnuts in a bowl. In a spare bowl, whisk together the dressing ingredients. Pour it over the salad and toss. Garnish with feta cheese and it's ready to serve.
So
We're
you
going
want
to
to
slice it up.
cut in big chunks like that. And we're gonna marinate it down for about 2 to 3 days to get them nice and tender for the grill. So
Okay,
you
so
wanna
what
cut
type of
those up?
beef is this?
it's a sirloin.
This is a sirloin.
It's a flat cut.
And if somebody can't afford a sirloin, what's affordable for them to use?
This is a very affordable cut of meat. So, but if you're not, a flank steak will be okay.
Flank steak?
Yep.
Okay, and just be careful you don't cut your fingers off while
That's
you're doing
right.
this. Flank steak, and then you marinate it for how long?
You know, I like to do 2 to 3 days. You know, what marinade is gonna do today is gonna tenderize the meat,
Yep.
and it's also gonna add flavor to it.
Okay, I know that I marinated some at my daughter's house, and we marinated in teriyaki, put it in the freezer for a couple of days.
Yep. Teriyaki has a little bit more sugar, so it takes longer to break down, so that's why you do it that way. You want a little longer. But balsamic vinaigrette is very lean. There's a lot of acid today. You don't want it to go too long on there.
Okay, so this goes back in the bowl.
Yep. And then for every pound of beef, you do about 4 ounces of a balsamic vinaigrette. Just pour over.
Now, balsamic vinaigrette, you can mix it yourself, and how would you make it yourself?
It's very simple. You want to do a balsamic vinaigrette out of the shelf, a little bit of sugar, just very, very tiny little bit of sugar, some salt, pepper, and some herbs in there.
Okay, and then this sits.
Now, normal, I'll let this sit for about 2 to 3 days, but I have something ready to go for us over here that we're going to grill them off right now. So we're going to turn over to the grill. And nice big chunks.
So it's on high.
It's on high, yep. You want to create a nice crust on the outside of the steak and still nice and pink in the middle. So that's where your marinade and all your juices come from.
And if someone wants to put this on a skewer,
Absolutely. Make a shish kebab, yes.
okay.
A little
and,
pepper, little onions in there. It goes very well.
And with the beef, you are making sweet potatoes.
We're gonna do sweet potato, mashed sweet potatoes, and we're also gonna do steamed broccoli with that. So you wanna let them sit on the grill for about 2 to 2.5 minutes on each side, and you're ready. That's all it takes.
How long?
You are 5 minutes away from having a great meal. 2.5 minutes on each side.
2.5 minutes on each side.
Yep, that's
Perfect.
all it takes.
Okay, and then we're having broccoli with this also.
We're gonna do broccoli, and we're gonna do sweet potato with that as well. The broccoli is just fresh steamed broccoli. There's enough flavor on the sweet potato, on the steak chips. They're gonna carry that over with the broccoli, so it's a great dish. All right, Theresa, here we have our sweet potato. That's ready. We cooked some sweet potatoes this morning, and we mashed them with a little bit of cinnamon. That's it. So as a natural as it get. Just a little bit of cinnamon. and
Just a
sweet
little
potato.
cinnamon.
That's it.
Oh,
You know, we wanted the
To
food
die for.
shine. We don't want to cover that up with butter, bacon, none of that in here. So
Yeah.
we want to let the food speak for itself. So that's why we do it that way. We also have a nothing but plain steamed broccoli. You know, a lot of people do a little bit of butter, a little bit of salt, a little pepper. It's good and everything, but you're getting more sodium and more fat into your body. So that's why we don't do all those steps. And as a healthy place, a lot of people come to here, expect us to do that work for them, and that's why we do it that way.
Sure.
So let's plate this up. So let's do a little sweet potatoes in here, and then we do a little bit of broccoli with that.
and again, the sweet potatoes are used as an estrogen replacement therapy. Did you know that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you'll be
It's
amazing.
just amazing what different foods. You could go into your cupboard and into your refrigerator, and there's a lot of medicinal purposes for the foods that are in there. People just need to become a little more knowledgeable about this.
Absolutely, but you know, we have a lot of people that come in here, they're amazing. They find out that we have a sweet potato and brown rice on the menu. People go, oh my God, you guys have a brown rice on the menu.
Yeah, yeah.
They're great. We also have a couple locations at the airport. It's doing a great business. Everybody stops by and go, oh my God, you got steamed broccoli on the menu. So that's something so simple, but
Yeah.
no one is doing that. So that's you know, another way to bring a nutrition to America.
Of course. Let's taste the steak.
Please, let's dive in. We're also doing a lot of work with the military folks right now. We got approved with them about 6 months ago. We're building 3 new stores right now in Aberdeen Proving Ground. And should be open, I would say, by November 15th. We got 3 units over there, and you're gonna be able to find your food on every airport, on every military base in about a year from now. So
This is unbelievable.
I love it. That's why people keep coming back for this.
And people can cook on their grill through the winter.
Absolutely. Doesn't take much.
Oh my goodness, it's just so delicious. And it's tender, it's very, very tender, which is wonderful too.
When you look at a whole plate like this, you're about 500 calories. You got a sweet potatoes in there, which is great for you. You got a broccoli in there. You got your vegetables for the day, and you got your protein for the day.
There you go.
U-Food Grill marinated steak tips with sweet potato, mashed and steamed broccoli, 12 ounces of sirloin meat cut into chunks, 4 ounces of balsamic vinaigrette, 5 ounces of steamed broccoli, 2 medium-sized sweet potatoes. Peel the sweet potatoes, dice them up into large pieces and boil them until fork tender. Mash them up with 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. For the steak tips, marinate them up for 2 days ahead. When ready, grill for 2.5 minutes on each side.
Now we're going to start preparing that wonderful acai.
Acai smoothie.
Smoothie.
Yeah, that's correct. We're gonna get that going.
We're going to get to that now.
All right, Theresa, you're gonna love this one. This is our acai smoothie. It's best seller smoothie on the whole menu and the whole company. So
And it's healthy, healthy.
it's really, I mean, can't get any better than this. You got strawberries, blueberries, you got an acai sorbet, you got a fat-free vanilla yogurt, you got a cranberry pomegranate juice. You can't get any better than that.
And you have frozen raspberries.
Yeah, the reason why we do frozen
strawberries.
is we don't want to add any ice to it to take it away from the flavor.
Of course,
So that's why we
of
do
course.
frozen fruits. But they are fresh, frozen.
Yeah,
So
now people can buy frozen fruits in their freezer and get any type of a sorbet that they would like to use.
absolutely, yes.
And then we're going to talk about the protein powder or any type of supplement that you want to add to it later in the nutrition center. But people really need to know that acai berries promote healthy skin, glowing hair. It promotes healthy sleep and supports the immune system. It acts as a powerful anti-inflammatory. So you
Throw
want to put
everything in the blender.
so you want to put the frozen fruits in first.
Yep.
Okay, and then the sorbet,
Sorbet, fat-free frozen yogurt.
fat-free frozen yogurt, and the acai
sorbet.
sorbet. Okay, and then this is the
Cranberry pomegranate.
cranberry pomegranate juice.
And the best thing about this smoothie is that your food grill is no sugar added to it. It's all natural sugar. That's it, and we blend it.
Well, people should love that, no sugar added.
Absolutely. That's why people love our smoothies. Number one, we don't do any ice, and we don't add any sugar to it. That's all it takes. 20 seconds and you have a great smoothie.
So you don't put any ice and you
No.
don't add any sweeteners.
I'll let you be the judge.
Oh, I'm sure it's amazing. It looks wonderful. Oh, tangy, refreshing.
In the summertime, you can add a little rum to that and have a party at your house.
You know, even in the wintertime, this would be nice by the fireplace. You don't have to always have hot drinks by the fireplace, right? And it's festive.
Absolutely, yes.
The color for the holidays is just beautiful.
It's nice and tart. It tastes really good.
YouFood Grill acai smoothie. 3 ounces of acai sorbet, 6 ounces of frozen strawberries, 3 ounces of fat-free vanilla yogurt, 10 ounces of cranberry pomegranate juice. Pour all the ingredients into a blender for 30 seconds and serve.
But you also have a secret of your own you want to tell me about?
I do. This is something close to my heart. Once a month at my church. It's either the first or the second Sunday of the month. There's a group of 5 people. We show up, we go to the kitchen, we cook this amazing 4-course meal for everybody. So everybody show up, they go to the worship. Once the service is over, everybody come downstairs, have a great meal made by us, this great group of 5 people, and they'll make a donation. And what we do with this money, we send this money to Colombia to help the poor kids in it. We put kids to go to school, we buy books, we help build churches, we do all that kind of work.
That's so kind of you.
That's it, you know,
And
something
it's
real close to my
humble.
heart.
It's so humble.
It really is.
Oh, thanks for sharing that. That's a great story.
My pleasure.
It really, really is. And we're going over into the Nutrition Center where Craig Theresa is going to share some of his expertise on supplements. I'm in the Nutrition Center at YouFood Grill, and with me is a specialist, Craig Theresa, and he specializes in a lot of the supplements that you put in your diet. And first, before we get started, we want to mention to the viewers to make sure you consult your physician when you want to put any supplements into your diet. Right, Craig?
Correct.
And thanks for having me.
And thank you for having us.
Oh, you're very welcome. So tell me a little bit about you and your specialty and how long you've been in this industry.
Okay. I've been in the vitamin and nutrition business for 23 years. I've been a certified personal trainer working with a wide array of clients for the past 23 years as well. And I'm an aspiring amateur bodybuilder trying to become professional. And I've been doing that for 23 years. So as long as I've been in this industry, I've been working with people with nutrition as a experiment myself, and then utilizing my knowledge that I've learned to help myself aspire to help other people too. Most of the people that come to this store usually are trying to increase their athletic performance, athletes, and maybe just the average housewife or the father looking to enrich their children's diet to help increase their performance and growth. But a lot of the products that we sell here are important for just basic general health.
Sure.
Vitamins, minerals, those are just very generic things that unfortunately the foods of today are not as nutrient rich as maybe 50 to 100 years ago when our parents and grandparents used to grow, have their own gardens or buy produce that was very rich with nutrients. So due to the over depletion of the soils and the addition of pesticides, the chemicals that are grown into the soils and into the plants, unfortunately these healthy foods can have some type of adverse reaction on our bodies too. So by making sure we get adequate nutrients to counter-effect those deleterious effects of what we hope to be doing good for ourselves, it's kind of a counterbalance.
Sure. Let's tell the viewers about some of the products that you have here. I know, especially in the smoothies, and I know that I use the whey protein, and I use that in my diet, and I've been here where you've suggested some other supplements that have helped me. So talk to me a little bit about the proteins that you can put in smoothies, that it's kind of a hidden, something that's healthy for you, where parents can hide that in a smoothie for children.
The smoothies themselves are made with fresh fruits, and we do have the option to add nutrients like creatine or bee pollen or ginseng. And the bee pollens are very rich in natural sugars and B vitamins that help the body adapt to stress levels and regulate your energy. By using creatine, you can, for people that are not meat eaters, meat is very rich in creatine. Creatine is the energy salt that's within the muscle that creates the energy and endurance. Athletes and people that want to increase their exercise strength and endurance will add the creatine to their drinks, to their pre-workout regimen or their post-workout regimen for recovery. And for a child, though, I would say just making sure they get adequate amounts of protein, because protein is necessary for all of, everything that we are, skin, hair, ligaments,
and
tendons,
their bones, in their bones, because
correct.
they're growing.
Correct.
And especially with it being so hectic, with
Yeah.
the holidays coming up
Yeah.
and children just going back to school,
Sure.
they don't eat healthy. So
Yeah.
parents can get a protein powder, put it in a smoothie, and they're getting a lot of their
Yeah.
great vitamins and supplements. Now, you also, I know when I've been in here, I've watched you, when customers come in, you have some customers that you talk to in regards to their diets, and
Right.
you help them
Right.
select products.
Everybody,
Tell me a little bit about that.
Sure. Everybody who comes in has a basic idea of what they want, but sometimes they just need some affirmation and to let them know what their ideas are correct, or maybe they had misinformation and they need to be steered towards other products that will be more suitable for them. So what I would do is really present them with what's available on the market and actually let them decide. Some people want me to decide, but it's hard for me to, sometimes the product doesn't work with the person. So you really have to utilize the product, give it a couple, 2-3 weeks, see if it works for you. It's basically trial and error ordeal when you're working with your body, with your physiology. Everybody's different. So when people come in, I really like to talk about their diet, how their eating habits, how often they eat, what they eat, how many calories they're taking in. Are they getting adequate amounts of protein? Because people have such a false sense of if they eat carbs, they're going to get fat. If they eat fat, they're going to get fat. If they eat protein, they're going to get big muscles, and they don't want to look like me. But I've been working out for 27 years. It's not that easy.
I noticed that there was a customer that was here
Yes,
earlier, and you
yes.
were really helping her a lot.
Yes. Stacy is a regular customer, and she came in originally to purchase some vitamins and some fish oil, and she purchased some ginseng. And those things are actually very helpful just for overall health. Everybody should utilize a nutrient supplement, vitamin and mineral supplement.
You're such a book of knowledge. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
having me as a guest here.
Our pleasure.
And for all of your help. And I'll be back to visit you soon.
Definitely, I look forward to that.
And thank you for joining us on Chef Secrets. And if a viewer would like me to include a particular establishment on Chef Secrets, please go to td.chefsecrets@gmail.com, and I'll try my hardest to bring it to you. The email address will run at the bottom of the screen on the credits. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time when we plan on revealing more Chef's Secrets.